Hello students, it is said that hard work pays no heed because there is a royal road to success, but after success every road becomes royal. Best wishes for those who believe in struggle. I wish you all a very pleasant morning. Dear students, today I am here again with another video of grammar based on pronouns. This is the fourth lesson of your book, The Grammar Right, and we will know about pronouns in today's class. Although this topic is not new for you, so we will remind some of the points which we have already done in our previous classes. So let us see the definition of pronouns. Pronouns are words that are used in place of nouns. Like he, she, we, they, I. A lot of pronouns are there. So here a few are mentioned: he, we, him, who, mine, herself, etc. These all are various kinds of pronouns. There are almost 9 kinds of pronouns. There are personal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, relative pronouns, distributive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, interrogative pronouns, possessive pronouns, and indefinite pronouns. So we will see one by one and know about them. So let us see your book on page number 25. Here in the beginning only an exercise is given after the description of various kinds of pronouns. Here indefinite pronouns are not mentioned. We will know about it later on. And in the exercise certain examples are given and you have to write the number or alphabet as it is mentioned above beside the group of examples, group of pronouns. So this has been solved by me. So whenever you get a PDF, before that I expect that you should do the exercises yourself and then you tally them with your answers. By that way you will understand the things in a better way. Let us see. Let me explain here only about each and every pronoun. First one is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns, as the definition written here, take the place of common and proper nouns. Actually personal pronouns are of 3 kinds: first person, second person, and third person. In first person pronoun we include I, we, and various forms of I and we. In second person we use you, your. In third person pronoun there are he, she, they, it, and various forms of these. Then we have reflexive pronoun. It shows that the action done by the subject returns to it. Generally in reflexive pronouns the action is done by the person itself. Like the person is the doer and the action is for the person itself. Then we have demonstrative pronouns. These point out the objects to which they refer. Like when we point out some things without taking the names, like this is my book, that is your copy, this, that, these, those, these kind of words. These and those are for plural. Then we have the fourth one is as per your book, that is relative pronoun. Relative pronouns introduce a clause to a noun or a pronoun preceding it. Like in relative pronouns we are joining two parts of a sentence with who, which, then that, such kind of words. Who we use for persons, which we use for things, and that is for both. So sometimes we say like this is the man who won the prize, or this is the pen which was purchased by me yesterday, like that. Then we have distributive pronouns. This refers to things one at a time. Like in distributive pronouns we have each, every, either, neither, this kind of words. Each and every take one as a whole. Like each student of the class was punished, or every person was given importance, like that. Okay, so although we say every, but we use the singular verb here. Then we have after distributive pronoun we have emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns and reflexive pronouns are almost the same, but in emphatic pronouns are used to emphasize the subject by whom the action is done. Here generally the self word like myself, himself, herself, themselves, these are used to give importance to the subject, and it emphasizes the subject, and generally it is written after the subject, but in some cases it is written at the end also. But it will give weightage to the subject only at the, even if it is written at the end, it will give weightage to the subject. Then we have interrogative pronouns. This interrogative word is used with many other topics also, but interrogative pronouns are only those pronouns like the question words which will answer a noun or a pronoun. Okay, like who are you, or what is your name, or which book is this, where the answers are in noun or pronoun. Then we have possessive pronouns. Possessive, as the word suggests, that it means possession, like belonging, like which is yours, or which is your friends, which is Ram's, which is Shama's, like that. So generally we use mine, hers, his, yours, theirs, all these words along with s. Sometimes the students get confused with possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives are also there while we have done when we were studying adjectives. So in possessive adjectives we use my, your, his, her, their, all these words, and in possessive pronouns we are using mine, yours, hers, theirs, these kind of words. And we also have indefinite pronouns. Here the number of the people, like it is indefinite. We are not sure about the things. Like indefinite pronouns refer to unspecified things. They do not refer to any particular person, place or thing. They can be either singular or plural, like all, anyone, anybody, anything, few, none, some, somebody, somebody is at the door, no one has helped me. Like here the person's name or the number of the people are not mentioned. Okay, so these are the 9 kinds of pronouns, and there are exercises based on almost every kind. So and somewhere there are mixed match also, like in one exercise various kinds of pronouns are asked. So exercise, all the exercises are solved for you only on page number 26, exercise B. I have given you homework because it was not possible to write in the book. You have to write this in copy. There are many certain exercises like exercise C also, then exercise some other exercises are also there, like exercise G or page number 30, exercise C or page number 31. These all things are there which you are supposed to write in copy. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to understand and see during exams. So better you write some of the very important exercises other than the fill in the blanks in copy. So exercise B of 26 page number of let's link it, you will do in copy as homework. And one more exercise is given, that is 28 page number of let's link it only, that is exercise E. This also you will do in copy, where you have to use relative pronouns. These 2 exercises are for your homework, and rest of the things have been done for you. Most of the things are easy. If you read and write, that will be better. Suppose let's perfect it, page number 30. Here this is your pen, but that is my is also given, mine is also given. You have to write mine because my is possessive adjective, not possessive pronoun. So these all things you have to do. So if you will speak, the correct answer will come. She is as wise as mine is not sounding good, so she is as wise as me. This is one. Then exercise G of the same page. It is you have to you have to underline the wrong pronouns and you have to write the correct one for it. Neither of the four people believed Nafisa. For four people, we never write neither. Neither and either are written for two people or two things. So here neither is used for four people. So you have to change it to none. So there are many such kind of things. Each will be also. If you have any doubt regarding any exercise you haven't understood or something, so you can ask me. The 3 sections I teach and other 3 sections they can ask, keep their queries in their WhatsApp group or the message box. In WhatsApp group also you can post it so that your teacher can convey it to me. Okay, and then rest of the things are generally easy. You have done all those things. Suppose this exercise C, page number 27. Page number 27, fill in the blanks with correct indefinite pronouns. I went to my friend's house but nobody opened the door. No one also you can write, but nobody will generate. All should come prepared for the class test tomorrow. You have to think of the correct word. Many words could be placed here, but you have to think of the most appropriate word for the blanks. Okay. So if you speak and write, if your spoken part is okay, then you won't feel any difficulties. Okay. In the case of emphatic pronouns, here the examples given, I will bake the cake myself, and similarly I myself told him not to do it. Okay, in both the cases I, the subject I is very important. So whether you place it before the verb or after the verb, although it is better that an emphatic pronoun should be placed just after the subject, then it will be easier for you to understand it. Okay, and in reflexive, it is already told to you earlier also. Reflexive is mentioned here also. Okay, that in reflexive, see, I hurt myself, they hurt themselves. Simply, there is no object used here. So this kind of things you have to take care of so that you can do the exercises very well. Exercise B of page number 31, it is quite easy. Only you have to speak and write. Most of the exercises are mixed up kinds based on various kinds of pronouns. This exercise C, you have to underline the pronoun and you have to make an arrow towards the subject it belongs to, it is used for. Like David knows how he is supposed to act in a situation that is not favorable. This he is used for David, so there should be an arrow from he to David. Similarly, the exercise is solved for you. See at the end, Sam could not solve the sum which the teacher felt was easy to be done by anybody. Here, which is used for the sum, not for Sam or teacher. That you have to be very careful about. Similarly, number 8, chess is the game which no one can win easily. The word which is for chess. There could be more than one pronouns in each sentence. You have to be very careful that you have to underline them and you have to make the arrow to the appropriate pronoun. Okay, from starting with the pronoun till the the arrow should start from the pronoun and it ends till the noun it belongs to. I hope I have cleared everything regarding this chapter, and I have mentioned the kinds of the pronouns also one by one, and the exercises are solved also. Once again, I would like to tell you students, don't just copy down the exercises from the PDF, the answers of the exercises from the PDF, because it will not help you at all. First you try your own, no matters if it will be wrong, because you are learners. First you do it yourself, which you don't know at all, you leave them. Don't ask anybody at your home to do your work. Please, the PDFs are sent to you for your help, because we don't have the classroom teaching now. Otherwise I would have asked you one by one to write on the blackboard, generally, which I used to do when offline classes were there, but now it is not possible. So that's why the solved PDFs are given to you so that you can do it in a better way. If you have any feeling that you have another answer but that should be logical, you may contact me. Okay, but first you solve the things yourself and then you see the PDFs and tally your answers and do the corrections. So write the answers with a pencil in the book, and if your answers will be wrong, you just erase it and write the correct answer over there. I hope this video could be a help to you to know the topic pronouns better. So coming to the end of this class, take care of yourself, stay safe, goodbye.